welcome back to the Random6Pack podcast. You got the crew here, me, Clink. We got Oliver. Brownlow's hungover, but he's still here. He's representing. And we got Butcher over here.
It's been a minute since we've been on one.
It's been a hot fucking minute. It's probably been at least 2 months, maybe 3.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Right, I don't even know you. Are these twist off or what the fuck? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
What do we got? What are we drinking?
Okay, so that's what I was getting at. Okay, so we got this beer from Duclaw Brewing, and it's called Sweet Baby Jesus.
Sweet Baby Jesus.
And it has an exclamation point, so I'm pretty sure that's exactly how you have to say it. I don't think you can just be like, Sweet Baby Jesus. What kind of beer are you drinking? Sweet Baby Jesus. No, you gotta be like, Sweet Baby Jesus. That's what we're drinking. So.
Chocolate peanut butter porter.
Yes. So let's open
twist.
her up. I don't
No,
believe
it's not
it
a
is.
twist.
We got some great topics here today. We're gonna pick one after we talk about the beer.
I can't do that.
Two men over here.
I'm not smart enough to know how to do that.
It smells good. It smells thick.
No.
If thick can smell, that's what it smells like. If there's a scent called thick.
This definitely smells better than the last beer.
Yeah, Slurm Lord.
Slurm
smells
Lord
shit.
was fucking
Like
horrendous.
eating grass clippings and shit.
It smells thick.
It does smell thick.
What the fuck?
It's like a dessert.
Huh.
Is it like a meal?
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely get a peanut. I don't taste the chocolate. I taste
The chocolate's in the
Wow.
aftertaste.
Whoa.
It's like a dessert beer
It's
almost.
kind of not. I don't know if it's because it's a little warmer. It almost has like a. It's not like really cold. I don't know if that makes it a little different.
What do you think?
Okay with a chocolate chip cookie
Or you're just like whatever at this point.
It's better than that last stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the
God.
fat
Slurm
shit.
Lord.
It tastes like
I
grass.
don't know if I can drink any of these though.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be a one and done or a half of one and done.
6.2%.
6.2% alcohol, so it'll do the
It
trick.
is very chocolatey though.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's a
Not
lip
bad.
smacker.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
You have to chase it with a brownie. I'm pretty sure that's is that on the bottle or
Glass
should,
of milk.
it should fucking
Make
say
it a
that?
special brownie.
A classic, full-bodied, robust porter.
You said special brownie so you forget.
And make me forget about Slurm Lord. Alright, so anyway, okay, well that's
We've
fantastic.
had worse.
Yeah,
we
we've definitely
had
had worse.
way worse, but that is very strong.
Topic it.
Hockey Town.
Knocktown. What we got here? Uncle Larry Podcast! Alright, this is a shout out to my Uncle Larry Clank. This dude just don't give a shit. Just throwing that out there. So my wife and I were talking the other night, and like sometimes Travis will come over, or like Butcher will come over, or me and Trisha will just sit there and listen. She'll listen to my conversation with him on speakerphone, right? And the most random shit comes up. And so I'm like, man, I'd love to start a second podcast that's just my weekly phone calls with my Uncle Larry.
That's awesome.
They're usually an hour long or so, maybe 45 minutes, and then they abruptly end by, boxing's on, gotta go, later, boom, or gotta go, boom. He just hangs up on me and like this. It's just not that like uncle-nephew relationship, it's just a great relationship. Like, I just cut him off too, like, hey man, just got the poker by. So, and she's like, I'll bet you could get, I'm like, I'm not Uncle Larry, you say some naughty words.
Say how political. And
There's
racist.
no political correctness. It would be racist and bigoted, and he loves women and he loves gays. Yeah, but you know he'll rip on white people and Mexican people and black people or whatever. I mean, it's just not, hey, it's like a fucking movie theater. Turn the shit off.
Sorry,
Turn the sound
wifey.
off.
Just fuck you, my wife.
Yeah, well, should have done that earlier.
Hey, you done it too many times.
Hey,
Hey.
see what he did there. All right, so that was the first topic. I think it would be funny, and just to get the reactions of, because you know Uncle Larry, you know Uncle Larry.
Yeah.
You're glad you don't know Uncle Larry. Just saying, it's just fucked up, man. He's ate up. So I think that would be actually
So
really funny.
do you want to have a show entirely for him, or just like a portion of an episode of?
Oh, I was just gonna record phone calls
Okay.
and then add it to a podcast, and then we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, shoot the shit over it.
All right.
Shit in his pants on the golf course.
It's shitting your pants on the golf course, Uncle Larry, and throwing your underwear away. I like it. Hole number 9. Didn't quite make it to the clubhouse.
I love kids.
Yeah, oh, he loves kids. Loves children. In fact, if you're an older lady and you're single and you want to go deal with a guy that's going to treat you like shit if you have grandchildren around, Uncle Larry's for you. Yes, because he's not going to put up with that shit. You last about 5 minutes. All right, topic number 2, an actual sports topic. Oh, she's calling back. You're fucked now.
Oh boy. See you, Butcher.
All right, if you were a upper level, upper tier player in the NBA, would you want to go and play with LeBron in LA?
No.
Why? Because he's faded.
I think.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Snowball's chance in
Playoffs?
hell of making the
They
playoffs.
ain't talking about playoffs.
That ain't happening.
Playoff mode
It's
activated.
obvious not one person on that team right now wants to play with him.
He said playoff mode is activated. And then he shared that video of him just standing around.
Yeah, where
No defense. He
the
won't-
Kuzma had to push him into the fucking defense or whoever that was. Oh my gosh.
He got in over his head. Now he's like just like sinking. He's like, shit. What did I do here?
Right.
He has no chance. That team is terrible. No one wants to play with him.
Is he still hurt? Is that what it is? Like he pulled his groin, as Poppy would call him? I mean, if I was him, I'd just shut it down for the year. I mean, fuck it. Then you can't have any excuses. But he comes out and he's playing like shit, not playing defense.
They play better without him.
They did play better without him.
I
So if you're Anthony Davis, contract's up, end of the year, whatever,
Fuck no.
you go play there.
No.
What if you're Harden or anybody else?
No.
I don't think
So you got to be a lower tier motherfucker to be like, okay, I go
He's
play.
got to
with LeBron.
get a couple mid-level free agents to join him, and he could get a decent team.
Like anybody that's ever played at Purdue ever would go play with LeBron.
Yeah.
Because I hate Purdue.
Yeah, because I hate Purdue. Yeah, I don't think.
You gotta be a mid-level role player that wants to be coached by LeBron while the head coach sits on the bench and doesn't get to have a fucking word in anything.
That's what we talked about. Luke Walton's not a bad coach, but he's just got his nuts tied up being cuckolded by fucking LeBron over here.
Every coach, every team he's gone. I mean, just look at all the teams he's played for. About who the coaches they had. He ran the show. He's always ran the show.
Was that one dude's name David Blatt? He made it
Yeah.
through the season. And then Tyronn Lue gets in there and they win a championship and shit. And it's like,
Why are they so bad? I thought this cast was supposed to be better than what he had in Cleveland. I thought he had a bunch of scrubs in Cleveland.
yeah.
we had shooters. You don't have no shooters on this team.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Lonzo Ball.
I'm not a shooter.
I wouldn't call J.R. Smith's last couple of years. I wouldn't call him a shooter anymore.
No.
But he had role players. He had point guards that are
No, God! No! No, God, please, no! No!
Well, they weren't doing that bad until he fucking tried to trade them all away.
good. He's had.
I mean, bottom line is-
Allen, he's had Kyle
Bottom line is, most of that team probably just don't want to play with him because he tried to trade them all away.
Yeah.
Since they're all young, they're going to be like,
Grow the fuck up. You're in a fucking
Right.
day. You can be traded any fucking time.
But they're all young still.
Yeah,
basketball
they're
players.
all 21-year-old kids that they all knew that they were probably going to get traded if anyone came there because he called the shot.
Well,
They all know
LeBron's even
about it.
tradable. Like anybody's fucking tradable.
Especially a declining LeBron. I mean, he's not. He's obviously past his prime.
Do you
I mean,
think he's on the team next year?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll go
I don't know
there.
if he has an. I don't know if he. I think does he have a 2-year? I don't know if he has an
They
option.
win the championship next year.
He can. It's LeBron. He can opt out anytime he
I
wants.
just wonder.
I
If
hope he hits that brick wall and it just sucks.
He's not going
I just wonder if he's gonna leave again. If he.
It's funny how you guys all hit the,
Oh.
all talk
I'm
about
saying-
what he
Oh,
hasn't
we
done.
know he's the best player in the world at the moment.
He went to 8 straight fucking finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never saw MJ give up on
Notice I
defense
said
and all this
no,
other shit the way that he
at the
did.
moment, not
Nobody
ever.
ever talks about what MJ didn't do. They talk about the myth, the legend. I'm fucking sick of hearing that shit.
Right. But I'm just saying you never
How
saw
many- how
him
many
give up
Eastern
on plays
Conference
like
championships
LeBron
did he
did.
lose?
Yeah, right. I'm not saying that.
He lost to a
Crickets
lot
on
better
that
teams
one.
than LeBron lost to, though.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
They
Like,
get Anthony Davis here win a championship next year.
If he
He
comes
ain't
there,
going, though.
but if he does,
but I'm saying,
he'll
if
win.
you were Anthony Davis, would you want to go into that
No.
cluster?
He's
fuck?
not.
They're the same fucking agent.
But it depends on.
They've been making this in the works for the last 2 years. He's
Anthony
won
Davis
Los
has a
Angeles.
much better chance of winning a championship if he went to Boston.
Well, then who stays? Then they unload everybody.
I'm
Kuzma,
saying that's
fucking
the thing,
Angel, and
though.
everybody.
It's who do you disband to be able to bring him in and then to keep a good enough team around?
Get rid of a couple guys, grab some shooters, bring in Anthony Davis, and there you go.
They tried that. That didn't work. at the break or whatever.
Not because he's still on contract.
Yeah, right. The Pelicans were like, no.
And the Pelicans have butthurt about it.
Which, come on, 4 or 5 dudes for one dude. That's
just stupid.
And draft
Yeah,
picks.
they had like 3 or 4 draft picks and 5 guys.
In New Orleans.
He's gonna walk.
What? Yeah.
Bro.
And he's gonna walk.
He's gonna walk.
Yeah. They got
Even if
nothing.
they do trade him to somebody else.
They could have had a whole new starting lineup.
A decent lineup.
A decent. I mean,
Because, like you said, LA was playing good before LeBron come back from injury. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not great, but good. I mean, enough. They were above 500, but
I don't see him finishing his career at Los Angeles. I don't think
I don't think he's
jump
gonna
ship
finish
again.
his
No.
career there. But
I think like he's gonna like have.
he'll be there next year.
Where else is there for him to go?
He'd go in with fucking probably New York is what I would think. In
I
big
would
market.
think I could see him
Cold.
finishing.
Los Angeles has a bigger market.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just
You'd be
think
stupid to leave LA,
Yeah.
but
I can
other than
see
that,
it.
just jump ship to the Clippers. Did you see
Yeah.
that shit? Oh,
They got the money.
salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the money.
Yeah,
Steve
but
Ballmer be all about
Cap
it,
league though, so really have the money to make no shit.
right?
I could see him and Kyrie joining back up again though.
That's like Kyrie to go kick rocks.
That's another possibility, but I don't think they'd get along.
You mean to be like?
Yeah, I think the Celtics will regret never getting Kyrie in the first
Yeah,
place.
he's garbage,
Yeah.
man.
They got a good.
He's not a team guy. Celtics were a great team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tatum and a couple of them other dudes. They all played pretty well together. And Kyrie
It's
gets
kind of
there
like
and
the
you're
ball
like,
stopper. You know, you get in their hands and the ball don't move no more.
Yeah, because they're like, well, he's gonna go ahead and do it,
Yeah.
and then they just watch him. Yeah, they had Tatum, Brown, Hayward, Horford. I mean, that's a team, but they don't have one superstar except Kyrie.
Nope. All right, so is that topic dead? Good
Yeah,
on
so
that
we
one?
all pretty much.
Like they play.
We all pretty much agree. Like I would not want to. If I was them, I would not want to go play with LeBron.
Yeah.
But
Not-
like
not
you said,
just
they
not-
could win a championship.
Well, I'll
if
correct
Davis
that.
goes
And I'll
there,
say
right?
not at this point in his career. No.
Not right now here. Yeah.
Not in LA. Not at this point. No.
Unless they make, if they make some changes, get a couple good draft picks or good players, then they could change the identity of the team. But right now, no.
Could. But who knows if
I
that'll
mean,
really
if you're
happen
Anthony
or what.
Davis, well, how many more years is LeBron gonna play? You go to LA, LeBron retires in 2 years, and now you got a shit team again.
Yeah.
But
Right.
You're the face of the team.
At least
Well,
you're
you are
in
the
LA.
team.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
you're
you're in
LeBron.
At
LA.
least you're in LA, but you're
Yeah.
on a shit team again.
Yeah, you're LeBron at that
Davis
point.
is like, well, I mean, you gotta think in New Orleans, he's not doing himself any favors. So if he can get to LA,
Well,
and
no,
build
hell,
up-
that team probably quit on him now too because he don't want to be there.
well, he doesn't play fourth quarters now. Like he sits on the bench because the team's trying to save him so he doesn't get hurt.
Pretty much. I mean, but there's.
I'd do the opposite. I'd put him in, not pull him out.
I know. Run him into the ground.
We're gonna get our money's worth.
Oh, sorry, you're hurt.
I'll never pull out.
Oh shit.
Hi-yo.
Yeah, hey.
I don't think anybody at the table's ever pulled out.
Oh, hey. There's been a couple times now.
You have.
Hey.
No kids. Hey! Shout out to our meme.
Yes. With that said, so.
Parental warning here on this one.
Right, yeah, the whole fucking podcast is parental warning, Oliver. Oh, goodness. So we're going to start doing something, meme of the day, right? So here's our meme of the day here. Nice guys finish last, awesome guys finish on her face. Brought to you by Charlie Sheen and Cocaine. So we'd like to get some other, memes and shit like that going on. I think it's fun. We'll have some other ones going on. I like that one that I sent the other day. I'll find that one.
It's almost like a coffee.
It is like a coffee.
He's still like,
He's still back on it.
I've been sipping on the Miller Lite. I can't even go to this.
Well, what's it called?
Sweet baby Jesus.
Said the correct way. All right, Butcher, pick a topic out.
Oh man.
You struggle bus? You struggle bus?
It's just heavy.
People peeves.
Pet peeves about people in general.
Oh.
So when we first started discussing this topic, we were talking about like what people do in public or whatever.
What just really pisses you off about stupid people?
Yeah, what makes you want to be like,
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
what, Butcher, you pulled it, you start. What pisses you off the most? You can talk a little politics here and be like, liberals piss me off, but we're not going to go into crazy shit. But what pisses you off? Or you can pass to somebody else while you think about it.
I'm gonna think about this one for a second.
Alright, Brownlow,
I
you got
got
anything
many
on this
things.
one?
Yeah.
Say, keep it nice.
Everything about a fucking drive-through.
He's so mad when he said that.
You can tell he's stewing.
like,
I was right there with you as far as like, I went to McDonald's a couple days ago. Got a burrito value meal
You fucked up. You already fucked up.
Fucking
Went to
bastard.
McDonald's.
with hot sauce.
Right when
Goes
you
through the
started.
window. The window. She gives me my shit and says, "Here's your burrito meal with hot sauce or with mild sauce." I'm like, ain't got time, so I'm just like, whatever. Rolling down the road, get the sauce out. It was hot sauce and mild sauce. I'm like, oh hey, bonus. So I'm putting it on my burrito, and I like to take the hash brown, put it in the burrito. So I reach in the fucking bag for the hash brown.
No hash brown.
No fucking hash brown.
Oh.
Paid for the goddamn thing, didn't get it. I'm working, so I can't double back. I gotta get to the job.
You always
He
check
says with
before you
emphasis.
leave.
I tell my wife all the time, and then I didn't do it.
Ah, you hypocrite!
But I mean, come on. $15 an hour, and you can't put a hash brown in a fucking bag. Fuck off.
They make more money than they have teeth.
Well, let's put it this way: if I only made $15 an hour to do your furnace, I'd burn your fucking house down.
Right.
So
Brown,
next time you bitch about how much that costs, go fuck yourself.
why does it piss you off?
Yeah, all of it, though. The motherfucker that takes an hour in front of you to order.
It's like, God, you ordering the whole damn menu?
Like, hurry the fuck up.
Well, how
man.
about the sign says have your money ready, and then these motherfuckers are piddling through their change trying to find their money.
Or when you get there, you have to repeat yourself to the person like 5 times.
Yeah.
Or when they want to rush you. Yeah, I'll take a double cheeseburger. Okay, pull forward. Wait, hold on, motherfucker. I'm not done yet. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I hate when you go to McDonald's here in town and then you go to your window, pick up your food. Oh, can you pull forward the other window?
I
Your
don't
food's
pull
not
forward no
done."
more.
No.
You just leave.
I know, I just stay right there.
Yeah.
I roll my window up and ignore them.
My car's broke. I can't move.
Pet peeve of the motherfuckers at McDonald's don't pull up so I can go up and get my food.
Or is the biggest pet peeve of their parents that didn't pull out? Hey!
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 Oh,
See what I did
yeah,
there?
yeah,
See what I did
it
there?
all comes together. All full circle.
Full circle.
It's just, you know, like, you explain, like, hey, like, the worst one was fucking Dairy Queen. I was like, I'll take a double cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, ketchup only. Well, the tomatoes cost extra. Okay.
Dude.
Like, put my fucking tomato on there. Like, why am I having this discussion with you? Fucking put it on there. Why you fucking you have to pay extra? No shit.
Well, I did the same thing with a Blizzard. Yeah, man, I want the
Oreo
Oreo Blizzard, and then I want Reese's in there, hot fudge. Those all cost like Yeah.
How about when you're
70 cents extra, fucking slam it on there. Don't make me stop at the gas station.
you
do
go
it there
through Dairy
yourself.
Queen, I'll take 2 Blizzards, there's only you in the car, and then they ask, do you want a lid on these?
Why not?
Why wouldn't I want a fucking lid? I'm in here by myself.
Well, the one time we all fucked up going through the drive-thru at McDonald's, I said, I want an Oreo McFlurry and M&M McFlurry mixed. I want them in one cup, mix them together. It costs extra. Yeah, just make it. We get up to the window, and this pimple-faced little motherfucker is just like, here's 2 McFlurries. And I'm like, no, man, like, I want 1. Okay, so take them and mix them together and give them back in a bigger cup. Like, okay, well, that costs extra. Yeah, motherfucker, obviously. What you got?
How about you? You
What
got
business-
something that's not food related?
Yeah.
No. Mine's
No?
grocery stores.
Oh, yeah.
My wife, I won't go to the grocery store. I won't go on a Sunday, and I won't go, like, early in the day. It has to be late at night during the week. I will not do it. People just stop right in the fucking aisle and you can look at the shit.
How about the...
Like old grandma here looking at the cereal, like
That
just
white
standing there
looking
looking at it.
White hair, oh blue hair over there.
The white
Oh blue
afro.
hair.
Oh my god, I can't take it.
The fucking kid running up and down the aisle?
Yeah, and like when you're like trying to go in the aisle and you're trying to swing in and people just stand there and look at you and you're trying to walk through with your cart. I can't
Well, you
do
just
it.
play bumper carts, dude. Bump that shit right.
Bump them out of the way, is that what you do?
Next time, dude, this is what you do. Next time the cart's in the fucking way or they won't move because you're trying to get something where they're standing,
Yeah.
sweep all that shit yourself into the fucking cart and walk the fuck away from it.
I should
There you
try
go,
it.
bitch. Now you don't have to think about it. You got it all.
Or like I'm in the aisle.
They'll sort it out at the register.
That's right.
Or if I'm in the aisle just trying to find, I'm looking for a bottle of hot sauce. I'm trying to figure out which one. Someone has to come up right next to me and stare at me. Like, and they're like, well, what are you doing here?
What kind of hot sauce are you picking out?
Yeah, so
Then I'll make my
I step
decision.
back and watch them, and they just...
They have no personal bubble.
No.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Like, it's like, who raised you? Like, what are your parents like?
Dumbass
Don't
fucking
want to know.
That.
Well, that's what their parents should have
That's
done.
what they should have done.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your pet peeve?
Multiple things. People piss me off all the fucking time. But the most recent was when I was at the gas station and the motherfuckers buying lottery tickets with change. And it's not like he had it pre-counted out and shit, right? No. He just whipped.
Oh, yes.
Man.
Okay, obviously you're retarded. You don't need to be buying lottery tickets or anything else. Like, save your money for your meth. Like, I don't know what. Then I'm just sitting there like, and I'm in a hurry, man. I got calls to go do. All I need is coffee. Give me coffee and get the fuck out.
There's a lady every morning at Pakistan. Shout to you, you know who you are.
Stupid bitch.
Black crossover SUV. Goes in there, gets a.
You got the plate number?
Gets one single pack of cigarettes and writes a fucking check right there at the counter every time.
Not even like
No, not even free. I mean, the cigarette price ain't changed. You probably got a debit card right in your fucking wallet. Yep. You gotta write a check.
And you're all like,
You got a line of dudes, you got a lot of
Knock
people
you
just
the
want to
fuck
get
out.
their coffee and go to work. But no, you gotta write a check. The fuck out the store.
we didn't even. You just chimed in on the drive-through thing. You didn't tell us what yours is yet.
Oh, it's stupid people.
Yeah, it's just
people
stupid.
are-
Ignorance in general.
Like there's more stupid people than there are intelligent people when you go out in public. It's obvious.
Alright. People that hit the brakes at a yellow light instead of going through. That fucking pisses me off. Four-way stops and people don't know whose turn it is to fucking go. That drives me fucking nuts.
Driving then in general.
No, God!
What
People
about
that go
God.
50 in a 55 or 60. Gas is on the right.
Oh, driving slow in the left lane?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes. I ride their ass so hard. I love it.
I pass them
Are you
the right lane
honking,
to fuck
flashing the
them up.
lights? You're that guy.
Well, just Friday coming home from work, there's two semis next to each other, and no one changes speed. And I think they do it on purpose, but once the one semi on the left finally got around, I was on the phone with Taylor. So I'm gonna honk at this motherfucker.
You honking in a
I
big ass truck or
Yeah,
something?
I did.
This dude's probably a sociopath ready to murder you.
Yeah, people like figure out a speed. One person pick which one wants to go faster.
Grow
get
some
around.
nuts, pass on the
Yeah.
shoulder, be done with it.
I should.
Been there, done that.
In the ice.
Yes, it's very dangerous, but it's
It was
satisfying.
effective. It was effective.
It was
It is
satisfying when they got by them.
Oh shoot, that's good.
All right. Well, that was a good topic. Let's.
And another one too.
Or people that
Uh-oh.
change lanes in front of you, then all of a sudden they want to turn.
Oh yeah. People can't drive.
They
But
can't just get
another
behind
good
you.
one though. You guys probably aren't members of like any of the like different fan pages on Facebook, but listen to the stupid people's comments on like different sports teams fan pages. IU one's horrible.
Oh, just
Like,
in general.
Just like things they say that's like so stupid. Or like
How
the
you
people
suck.
that people comment, hey, I can't
Eat
watch
shit, Michigan fan.
I can't watch the game. What's the score? Shit, look up ESPN on your phone.
Yeah, like somebody's gonna update you in
They're
real
gonna-
time on
Hey, I
Facebook all
can't
the
see
time.
the game. What's the score? Or I can't see the game. What time's it come on?
If you can see this page, you can see the game.
Turn the fucking radio on, stupid. God, you motherfucker.
What's they still air the? It's called AM radio.
Yeah.
They still have.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I listen to it every day,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio, 1380. You bet.
That was fun. How many F-bombs were dropped there?
I don't know, but
20.
alright, Brownlow, pick a topic out of here. There's only 2 left, so there's the 3.
NCAA basketball.
Oh, NCAA. So this is a twofold one that most of it's kind of it's going quicker.
That's what she said.
All right, so this podcast is going quicker. We're kind of laying them out, but I think this topic's going to take some time. So we can talk about NCAA. Period. We can talk about Taiwanese children building Nike shoes
That fall apart.
They fall apart with Zion Williamson. Son of a bitch, man. Like, you can't all the money in that program, you can't make sure the motherfuckers stitched together right. Really? Nike? Really? Like, that drives
How
me
much money they
insane.
paying you? You can get some good shoes.
Yeah. Not paying time when he's getting up and get. I guess I don't know, man. It's just okay. So if you were Zion, would you just shut it down for the season, or like what? What would you do?
Yeah, because he's still on the fence about when he's going to return. I know he's not. Doesn't Duke and UNC play tonight?
Oh, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, if he's already, more than likely, he's already made up his mind he's going pro.
Yeah, and he's
So
number one.
why
pick.
would you even come back?
Yeah.
At that point, it's do you come back for your team or do you protect
Sororities. That's
Is
why.
he the next Jordan?
Actually, I think his teammate's probably better than him anyway.
Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett's badass.
He just don't hear that no more.
All right.
I mean,
The
Zion's
next Jordan.
Zion's the next.
Yeah.
Zion's the
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
LeBron because of his play style.
God, he's huge.
Yeah.
The dude's a beast, and he can jump out the gym at that
He
size.
just can't shoot yet.
He
He's
just
still got
can't-
the belt.
He
to
shoots
do,
some
but
He can
threes.
shoot.
He's
I mean,
got
he
the
can shoot,
size,
he's
the
just
weight,
not all the way.
definitely got the athleticism. He
Yeah.
just got to get more skills rounded.
Do you? So it comes
But
back.
the potential, sky's the limit for him.
Do you think he comes back, or do you think he should come back? I think it's two things. I think he
It
will.
depends on how much he's insured for right now.
He has a eight.
Thank
eight-
you,
I think
that's
$8
exactly
million. I
right.
think he has an $8 million insurance. He does have an
He'll
insurance
make that
policy.
the first year of the NBA, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think he will come back, but it won't be until the until the actual tournament. But I don't think he should. I think he should sit out because if it's a knee sprain, it's still some ligament damage, and he could really hurt it.
Long-term effects. Yeah.
And it could affect the
Well,
draft
and
stock.
he's a flyer. You don't want to fucking play around with that shit.
What about doing it for your school, man?
That's another thing. Maybe
Yeah,
he
but-
does love it that much.
I
Do you
doubt
really?
it.
How much do you love the school? If you're gonna-
Okay.
I highly doubt it since he's gonna be there 1 year.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck.
Maybe-
He could have been any school.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
he
yeah,
could. He could.
He went
really-
with the school. He has the best chance of winning the championship,
Yeah.
and then moving on is pretty much what he did, which is smart. I mean, if I was him, that's what I'd do too. But
Overpaid him the most.
well, obviously they ain't giving him quality shoes.
Right?
Fuck, man. God
The
damn.
LSU coach just got
I saw that.
voted on that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going on. Come on,
No,
it's
it's
going
just a
on.
matter of
all
getting
over.
caught.
Getting caught.
Yep. You
Just
gotta have a
Shevsky
good
must be
people
the
around
most-
You
you.
can tell what
Sneaky
teams
motherfucker.
do it.
What
What
was
teams
he,
were doing it.
Polish?
Well, I'm convinced a lot of that has to do with the NCAA. As long as you don't piss them off,
Yeah.
they'll let it go. Like, they probably know about all kinds of shit they let go because they haven't got pissed off by that school yet.
But if I was Zion, there ain't no way in hell I'm coming back.
But the way I look at it, as far as if we get to the topic of paying them, NCAA can fuck off.
Well, yeah, that's the next part.
Because all these guys would be better off, especially the one and dones, if they just went overseas and played.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get paid right away. They'll get developed better, and then they come back. Fuck college basketball. Fuck the schools. The schools are banking off these kids.
Yeah. Schools are making tons of dough.
Tons.
Tons and tons and tons of
NCAA's
dough.
making tons of
That's even bigger. That's just a big racketeering scheme.
You're late to the
All
fucking game, bud.
The NCAA is just
What's
a
his
big
name?
mafia.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan, thank you, Jordan, but no. We already covered it. Too late.
Zach's sister chicken nuggets.
yeah,
That's got an ironic effect for you because you hate chicken nuggets.
well, the bitch nuggets. No, if I'm eating nuggets, I know what I'm getting. I'm eating nuggets, which I don't. I just get fucking wings with a bone in them. That's a whole other discussion. But, okay, so, for real though, the NCAA is making boatloads of dough.
Who the fuck is NCAA anyways?
They make,
Continue on.
yeah, they make the kind of dough
It's like
that
Mulder and Scully. Who
some
are
fucking shitty
Right.
governments in Africa don't even make that much fucking money, right? Like, they're making tons of dough. So, the kids can't get paid. Like, you can't get any money. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're making all this money off them. And again, if Zion, let's say he ripped his knee in fucking half and his leg fell off, they don't give a shit. You're just another kid. You know what I'm saying? But his career's fucked. And so many athletes that's happened to.
I gotta tell you, he might be like Marcus Camby. Get to the NBA and have one great year and get hurt and then never be the same.
Well, and I've never understood how is it that they get all the licensing for these kids. You don't own your own likeness. You don't own.
Yeah,
anything.
they're using their likeness, using everything
And if
about
you
that
sell-
kid.
if you
They're
autograph-
pimping
if
them.
you
They're
sign-
basically
if
the
you
most
sign your
pimps
autograph
ever.
and get
Yeah.
paid, you get bull. That's bullshit. My autograph. It's my likeness. That's my shit.
They might as well be called Magic
I would
John
love
won.
to see the contract they have to sign when they start playing college sports. That the NCAA has all these rules that you can't make a dime
Off of your own likeness.
Off your own likeness. Burgers in the summer when you're not, or you know.
Yeah, and not give people their fucking hash browns and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it just is what it is as far as
I'm gonna set it up over here.
he's gonna set it up somewhere
I
else.
need to set it up somewhere.
Okay, well, figure it out, man. You figure it out. Yeah, it's just one of the things where they're making a ton of dough. The most savage pimps of them all. You can't even use your own face. You go out and make money with it, but they can.
You
They
don't
can make
even know who these people are. Like, who are they? Like, where's the face of them?
right. They're president and shit like that, but they're probably not even really calling the shots. There's so much money involved, dude.
It's like, hey, where's the building? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a number.
Their
of
headquarters?
NCAA, yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Let's get a meeting with them.
And that's just like when they do
fictitious.
when they pick who's gonna be in the tournament.
Oh yeah.
And you get down to a handful of teams. It doesn't matter how good the team is. It matters how much draw that team is gonna get, i.e., how much dough they're gonna bring in for them.
Yeah, who can make us the most money?
This team's not gonna give us this, so we need this team.
Right. But that's what it comes down to as far as like they need to pay these college players at least a little something. I mean, because other than that, and again, you can do it in the way like we were talking the other night, like Nike doing an internship, right? You can pay them $500,000 or $1 million, say an internship for a weekend or whatever, and just pay the kid. Because the NCAA is making so much dough, you can't even use your own likeness. It's fucked up, man.
But see, like, another flip to that point is NCAA is actually not their rule. What it does is the NBA's rule.
It's the NBA's rule, but they're still adhering to it. They're still saying, okay, we'll play ball. We'll go with that.
Right. So like, why? And the thing is, the NBA does that, so the older players don't get shoved out as fast too. It's like the whole like, what do you call it, the freaking union, the players union. That has that rule.
Yeah, right.
Not even the NBA.
They're protecting themselves.
Right. For the younger players, which is kind of ridiculous.
Well, I think
Yeah, they've already made their money, and if you're still
It's like
that
I
good,
said,
you're gonna have a roster spot
Right.
somewhere, or at least go down to the G
If they're
League
all
and make
that
some
good,
dough.
and I think
Fort Wayne or
the
something.
football is going to go the same way if this other league can hold on. Is all these
Two
high
other
school
leagues.
kids, instead of going to college, if they're that good,
Yeah.
will go to the league.
What is it? The AF.
Well, the problem is you'll get some that
AAF and then the XFL.
And you're always going
coming
to get the
later.
ones that made the wrong decision where they've been better off going and get that free scholarship, that free 4-year
Yeah. You got,
indoctrination of fucking bullshit, blah blah blah. And
Well, you could say they're getting paid in
yeah, see,
education.
that's
Ain't no way fucking staying 4 years hardly
No.
anyway.
See, that's where the argument is that they're getting money. They're getting $40,000-$50,000 a year for their education, but half
Which
of
is
them don't-
overpriced anyway, but that's another subject.
Yeah.
You can't really
But half
pay
of them
for
don't go.
education
They go
anyway.
a year, 2 years.
Nowadays, we live in the information age. You can get your education by watching YouTube.
Watch
Well,
other
it's not even-
podcasts.
it's like a fake-
Yeah, you can watch his podcast and get some fucking knowledge drops.
Yeah, you can get them on the education, but are they going to learn anything?
Right.
Are they going to like?
Is it applicable in the marketplace when they
well, the
leave?
one and done's ain't going to class anyway. Give me a break.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. They're not going anyway. It
They're
doesn't
there
fucking
'cause That's
matter.
the only way they can have a path to go to do what their job is.
Right. Right.
Which is ridiculous because it's that 18-year-old can go shoot guns in the army or.
Well, that's-
Well, you can't, yeah.
Not to get
Can't
off
even go buy beer or nothing.
get
Can't go
off
to the bar.
subject. That's why a lot of companies now aren't even looking at the college education. They're looking at they're trying to get these kids in as apprenticeships so they can get them the way they want them before college fucks them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's exactly right.
A lot of companies are going that route because they're getting these college graduates and they're just all fucking lazy pieces of shit that think they get what they want
Hey!
now. Hey,
Oh.
shout out Tom Oliver. At least he fucking raised a good one.
Thanks for paying.
Or
Yeah.
they're too smart. Or
Yeah.
they're too smart and you're scared of you losing your job.
Right.
Hiring them in, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So then let's go about the topic of if you are going to pay college athletes, how do you pay college athletes?
Where's the
Well,
line
does the
drawn?
school pay them or does the NCAA pay them?
I would think that
The NCAA has to be the one to
The
pay them because
NCAA
not all schools have the same amount of
Yep.
money.
correct.
Because
So
you have
you won't have an even playing
separate
field.
it out over all teams. Same.
And
do
the
the
problem
same
with
amount.
that is now if you have an even playing field, these guys won't all go to the major. You might get like the dude at Murray State.
Right.
You might get 2 or
Crawford
3 guys
or
at the
Campbell.
small college.
Was
Yeah,
it- that dude, he's the NCAA.
Yeah, Clemens.
Clemens,
Yeah, like
yeah.
look, I mean, or you got like the guy that's not committed yet, Keon Brooks. If everyone pays him, he might go to IPFW.
Yeah,
You might
fuck
stay
yeah,
local,
stay
he's-
home with my
yeah.
girlfriend and bang her all the time and Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
it.
I don't know why you do that when they can get all kinds
I'm
of
going to
pussy.
UCLA. Oregon.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Where's the best cheerleader? That's
Florida
where I wanna
State.
go.
Go! Patino knows. Patino! Shout out to Rick Patino. He looks like Colonel Sanders, motherfucker. He looks like a vampire, really. But anyway.
But yeah, so you would have to split it between all teams across all. Would you do all division levels, or would you'd have to change amounts for Division 1, 2, 3?
If it were me
I think you'd
doing
have
it,
to.
I'd be like, okay, yeah, Division 1, 2, 3 is all different, but then
You
let's just
change
say.
amounts for starters and bench guys.
Yeah,
Right.
varsity, not
Because
varsity.
then that sixth guy, you won't have him because he's going to go somewhere he can start and get that starter money.
Yeah.
But I would still say, to keep
So
it in
definitely
a capitalistic
evens the
society
playing
way, right? Like, you can, if you're balling and you're really good and you're putting in the extra effort, you're in the gym hitting free throws after the game's over and shit like that, and you get an endorsement deal, you should be able to sign it. And you should be able to make more money. Now, you get your stipend or whatever to allow you to live and have it, your own apartment and shit like that. And
Damn right.
Yeah, I think-
Zion right now would be fucking doing a deal with Adidas or Reebok making fun of
Yeah.
Nike.
As he should.
He was wearing Adidas. They got him on camera wearing Adidas playing video games.
I would never touch a fucking Nike shoe ever again.
I think
No.
it'd be good. They could start being business people and signing contracts, negotiating from a young age.
What better way would you learn about the real world? College don't teach you that shit. The real world teaches you about that. When you got somewhere to go that's more important than this.
Yeah.
Dig.
Wow.
No, my girl has to be up at 3:30.
Well, yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Give them a stipend, a living stipend, and pay the lacrosse kids and the swimmers and stuff the same as you would pay the basketball.
What's the stipend?
Whatever it is, however much money your school makes as a whole, divide it down.
Yeah.
Divide it down. And if you go to a better school with a better program, you get paid more.
Fuck that. Get them all food stamps.
So what, McDonald's can fuck up their order?
You
I
get
do
McDonald's
EBT.
food
Can you
stamps.
get EBT? I don't know.
Yeah,
I never really
yeah.
had food stamps. as a
I'm
kid.
surprised.
Because I had a fucking job and shit.
What's
Let me say if they're not
post-down
working, they're not
on there?
really working. So. I mean, if they're not working, right? They need to
Which
work.
video game console is number one? Ooh, that's a good topic. We might be able to hit that one.
I'd say Xbox.
Oh, baby. I just fixed
That's
it.
where
I
everyone
just fixed
started.
it yesterday.
Where everyone started. That's where I started.
72 pin
Well,
connector.
that's-
If you get the gray screen,
That's
it's
where
72
you young
pin
little
connector.
motherfuckers started.
Right there, right
My ass started on
That's
a
what,
Atari.
that's what I started with.
My ass started on a Atari. You don't even know nothing about
Nope.
an Atari.
Mario and Duck Hunt.
You probably
That's
never-
it.
Pong, bitches.
You probably never even seen an Atari.
Pong and Pitfall. Oh shit, that game was hard. That game was hard as a motherfucker.
You got Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, original
Yeah.
man. Shit. You gonna play some here in a minute?
Yeah. Beat your ass.
Oh, money where your mouth
You
is,
got
motherfucker.
Mike Tyson boxing on there.
Much.
Whoa, easy.
I don't know what I got. Oh, it don't matter. You can't kill these. Ain't these
Po-
little
post-
bitch
Oh
fucking
shit,
things
Pro
on there.
Am.
Thanks, Post. Way to go. Get us
Pro
on
Am.
time.
Yeah, I got all kinds of shit. Super
Pro
Jeopardy,
Am. Right there,
Tetris.
that's where it's at.
Booyah. Donkey Kong.
Super Jeopardy.
Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is teaching kids about pills early. Chess Master.
Alright, what? Let's get on topic.
Okay.
On topic.
Ready?
All right, I have Facebook Live when we end. I just wanted to record some of that. NCAA.
Yes.
I don't know if it picked up anything.
Hey, and anybody on Tyler's Facebook Live,
My dad was on it.
go over to our page and like the Random6Pack page. Hook us up. Don't be a little bitch.
Tom, thanks for not raising a liberal little piece of shit.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Shout out to Tom. All right, so then,
He never met his
have we worn this topic out, or we want to still keep going on that, or what?
Who wins?
We can still. Okay, who wins the Big
Oh,
Ten
yeah.
this year?
Ooh.
Who wins the Big Ten this year?
Big Ten tournament.
Yeah, the tournament.
Well, I'm stoked about how good IU's been playing. That's been great. Thank God. I was just there for a game and actually looked like a decent team for once.
Too little, too late.
12 out of 13 straight. But anyways,
Purdue.
I think it's gonna be Purdue.
I think Purdue as well.
Michigan State's falling off, but I'm a homer, but I like Indiana's
I'd
chances.
love to say Michigan, but
Right.
they're so up and down.
Yeah.
Like,
Depends what they do today.
You know the
scoring
starting
wise,
point
they're
guard for
so
Lima?
Up and
Yeah.
down, yeah.
There you go.
Shout out.
Shout out to
And
Lima.
And I don't think he's any taller than any of us motherfuckers.
No, he's not.
He's not as tall as Oliver.
Yeah. Right.
But still looks like a midget. Because everybody else is 6'8".
She's fucking high.
But
on
I do.
that.
I think Purdue. I think
Yeah,
Purdue
yeah.
wins it. I think they're the most complete when
Dude,
you have
them
to
fucking
play
running
4
hooks
straight
off the
days or
backboard
3
is
straight
fucking
days.
ridiculous.
They're
How
tough.
do you get them hook shots?
Jesus.
I know how-
Holy shit.
I know how he gets them.
Bong rips.
Oh, he smokes the weed.
Oh, the
What's
weed.
the last topic in there? We got another topic, don't we?
We do. We got 2 more.
Do you
Are
think
we gonna start a new topic? Is that what we're doing?
Do you think Indiana makes a tournament?
Ooh, see now that's a good topic. Do I want it or do I think?
Good.
I think
I would
Indiana
love to
has
see
to
it. I
win.
think they got a snowball chance in hell.
Indiana
making
needs to
it
win
happen.
2 games in the Big Ten tournament to even have a chance to get in the
I
tournament.
think they have to win one in the tournament.
Yeah, and we've lost to all kinds of shitty schools, Rutgers and fucking
We haven't.
Rutgers,
Into the
Northwestern.
metrics, they don't have any bad losses. 3 and 4 level losses.
Big
They don't.
Ten might not be to have the best team in the.
But they're
The
top to
deepest.
Let's say
bottom.
they're the
Yeah.
deepest.
Yeah, I think they're 2 more wins, so Rutgers and 1 Big Ten tournament.
Big Ten
Yeah.
could get 17 in the
Yeah,
tournament.
but if they lose,
They're
one of
guaranteed
those-
to get.
Go home, get some rest.
Yeah,
I'm gonna smash that baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus.
sweet baby Jesus, thank you Jesus.
Later, bro.
Oh
Later,
yeah.
homie.
Good podcast, guys.
Good podcast.
We got, like,
Next time, don't get so twisted the night before. We're gonna do
I
it.
told
we'll
you
do
I
it.
was.
Well, yeah.
You're like, we all be hungover.
Yeah.
Everyone's all hungover.
My ass.
I just started drinking at 11. Fuck it.
Yeah, alright. Alright, guys. Talk to you later, man.
Later,
Bye.
man.
What up?
What up? Hey! You got fans.
Yeah,
Hey.
we got fans.
I wouldn't go that far. Let's not get crazy now. Alright, let's go with,
What are we doing here?
I'm working on a song till we get to the
Yeah.
next,
Silence.
I can play song, play Post
Silence.
Malone.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about this? Scarface action here. Alright,
You gonna swing around here, or are you gonna stay back to the camera?
oh man, Brownlow, I can't believe you just left because we're getting on our best topic yet. Robert Kraft!
Oh, God, that would've been great to hear what he had to say.
Oh, jeez.
He
this
probably knows who
fucking
Robert Kraft
idiot.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Robert Kraft. So for those of you who do not know, he is the
He's
the
a player.
CEO or owner, or we're gonna say, of the Patriots.
Mac
but,
Daddy of the
I'm in on it.
Patriots.
But he, Mac Daddy. Speaking of Mac Daddy, he was getting Mac Daddies from some.
Handy dandies.
He was involved in some mischievous activities.
Yeah, which involve hand jobs and blowjobs
Wait
or
a
whatever,
minute, wait a
sexual intercourse
Wait, whoa,
with
who's that?
Asian women. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's my neighbor across the street,
That's
Jose.
a nice truck.
It's a
Sorry.
very nice truck. Oh, he's probably coming in here too. Anyway, so the thing is with it, right? So this dude goes to a skeezy Asian parlor and
That
gets
was currently under surveillance for this type of activity.
for like 3 or 4 months. It's like, okay, you're this old, like you're an old dude. You're 77, 76. He's locked out.
Locked out. Put that topic on pause.
All right, pause on the topic. Thanks, Jose. So he's like 77 years old. He's worth 6.6 billion with a B.
B.
This motherfucker is balling, and this dumbass motherfucker. Yes, he goes out and gets, handy dandies from some skeezy parlor down in Florida on like a random weekend.
And he's
He's
on-
been going down there since the AFC
Yeah.
Championship.
And he's
The
on
day
video.
of the AFC Championship.
Well, how did he get caught? Did he forget
He's
to
on
pay?
It was a sting.
He's
They
on
had
video.
like a-
He's on video.
He's on video.
Yeah. And
So-
he says it's not him.
Categorically deny it? Or how to categorically deny it. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Deny.
Well, yeah,
I mean, when you got $6.6 billion, you can deny a lot.
I
of shit.
wouldn't deny shit if I had that much money. The fuck I'm single. I do whatever the fuck I want. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Didn't get the HIV.
I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay, but with that much fucking dough, right? You got that much money. Why do you not just hop in a jet and either A, do whatever the fuck you want to do in like international waters, right? Or guess what? Atlantic City is probably about what? A 15-minute jet flight from Boston. Okay, you go there, prostitution's legal. You go out to fucking Vegas, 6-hour plane ride while you're getting blown the entire way, right? You go get weed and beer and champagne or whatever you want and all the hookers you want. Load them up in your private jet and go there. No. You go to a skeezy place that has sex trafficked workers in there that don't have a choice. They're like, basically when they're not out doing their thing, they're like, do this shit or, you don't know what's going on there. But they're obviously not like legitimate sex workers like out in Las Vegas where like they made that choice. They're making good money. It's not anything harmful versus you don't know what kind of conditions they're living in and being forced to do whatever. What girl actually wants to do that to Robert Kraft? Ew. Wrinkly balls. Oh.
Wrinkly old nuts.
His girlfriend wasn't doing it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. She's hot as shit. Like, what are you doing, man?
He's $6.6 billion. You summed it up.
Is it an untouchable thing? Like, you got
I
that
think it
much
is.
money, I'm untouchable. I
think it
can
is.
do whatever I want.
Yeah. You have a mentality at that point, I would assume. I wouldn't know. I don't have $6.6 billion, but I'm willing to bet if I did.
But it just adds to the crap that the Patriots have done that keeps them in the media.
Yes.
It's like things that's like illicit behavior or breaking the rules, and it's just their legacy's like tainted. No pun
legacy's
intended.
fucking awesome.
Tank.
But like
See,
all
they-
these problems they have, but yet they continue to win, and everyone loves them.
Not everyone.
No,
I'm not a
I
fucking
hate
fan.
it. I hate it.
I'm not a fan at all.
Why everybody loves them, because
But, I mean,
general
generally-
consensus, everybody hates them.
Yeah.
But still, they're like the Yankees. Like either you love them or everyone hates them. Like there's not like it's just like I don't care about them. But
Well, now, okay, so let's get on this topic. Okay, so a few years ago, Donald Sterling owned the Clippers, right? He has his, like, internet girlfriend that's, like, some Instagram model that's black. He's hanging out with her, and he's referring to Magic Johnson and some of her other friends and other ball players in the league as the N-word, right?
Yep.
So, the NBA gets a hold of this tape that was privately recorded, right? So,
Yeah.
it's basically they
telephone
set him
call?
up.
Yeah.
They set him up. I think they just had a phone recording in their pocket or his purse or whatever. And so the NBA steps in and says, no, you can't be an NBA owner anymore, right? You can't do that. They made him sell his team.
Yeah.
I think the NFL ought to do the same
Well, they
shit.
get
to this
they get the same treatment because that was a race issue. This is a
dude. Yeah. Now it's a
This
sex issue.
adultery,
It should
yeah,
be
or
even worse because
Yeah.
these
This
women
is
might not even have a choice
at
in the
the
matter.
very
They're
least,
sex trafficked.
At the very
Yeah.
least, it's a suspendable issue
Yeah.
where they can keep him from the facilities for a period of time.
He's still going to make dough off his
Yeah.
franchise.
Right.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I don't care, I'm going back there. Suspend me, I'm going back there.
Kick me out of my own building. Go for
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
I still got 6.6 billion. I'm good.
Yeah, oh, I'm good.
Yeah,
What
that is
brings
a good
in a
point.
huge dilemma is like the stadiums that taxpayers are paying for.
Right.
Now what?
Now what?
I'm like, because he's going to a stadium that taxpayers pay for, so that kind of changes shit.
Yeah. Crowdfunding, basically, to go get hand jobs. Man, where do I sign up for that
He's
shit?
still got charges he's gonna face, and he probably won't face jail time.
It's
He'll get out of
unlikely.
it, but still,
At the very least, you should face the same thing a player would face.
yeah, he should face some.
Sweet baby Jesus!
He needs to have a penalty for what he did.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see what comes of it because this asshole here will be on his side and probably be standing by his side the whole time and helping him out with the situation.
Fucking clown, I'd like that.
Speaking of football, how about the marijuana issue in football?
Why how everyone smokes it?
Well,
Josh Gordon.
where the fuck that box come from?
My neighbor dropped it off. He didn't come in to get on the podcast, though. Thanks, Jose, for the packing material.
I personally believe that they should just nix the rule and it shouldn't even be there. The weed test.
Yeah.
It'd be like testing positive for caffeine
Yeah.
at that point.
Well,
Like,
technically you can test positive, but it's negative because they have a limit. Most of them are right at the limit. They've learned how to pass it, blah, blah, blah. So why even bother with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's gonna
And
be
like we
illegal
were talking,
everywhere.
Clint and I were talking earlier about, it's not war, but every day you're fighting for your job. You're playing through injuries. You're playing through the mental fucking fortitude you got to have to deal with it because it's not an easy sport to play nonstop on that level.
So
So
use
these
that.
guys are dealing with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Most of them are all popped in the head about 8 million fucking times. So
Yeah,
they're
so
not all right.
they can get beat to hell, and these teams gonna keep using them every year. But yet, if they smoke weed, they're suspended.
They're suspended.
Like a
Yeah, I'm trying to make this throbbing in my brain go down with all this pain.
Like, I'm
Nope,
trying to not
motherfucker, you
shake
can't.
and stroke out. I mean,
No, you got to use big pharma. You got to use the pharmaceuticals because we're all tied in and invested in that shit. Yeah, that's what we need you to take more of these painkillers.
Yeah.
Take these things.
We don't have a
that are
problem with
addictive.
that.
yeah, no,
Yeah, we want to get you hooked the fuck up on this shit so we can make more profit.
but not the natural. This natural.
But half of that shit's illegal for them to be
Yeah,
taken.
not this
too.
shit that grows out of the ground that's
Yeah.
natural. No, don't. No.
Crazy.
You're silly. Okay, so on the topic, we'll still stay on.
Carlos Hyde signing with the Chiefs today, so they got rid of the kicker and they got Carlos Hyde.
Get rid of Buckner.
No,
The
Kareem
kicker.
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt, the kicker.
Ah.
See what he did there? You didn't catch it.
Oh
Oh,
shoot.
let's stay on NFL topic though. Okay, so that's cool. Let's talk about the Bears kicker's new name.
What is his name?
Chris
I
Blewett.
say, what's his first name?
Blewett.
They just got rid of Parky, who blew it. Now
Oh.
they signed a blew it.
I shared it on Facebook. I was like, no fucking way. This can't be real. And then you look into it, it's like, no, I mean, these motherfuckers are serious. Okay.
Well, the worst part is his last season in college, he only made like 70% of his field goals.
So he really did.
So it's like he's not really that good of a fucking kicker to begin with. We had Robbie Gold and we let him go.
Yeah, the Niners just
Now he's franchising because
Yeah.
he's such a bad kicker.
Bitches. Yeah, I mean, that's blew it. Wait till he misses a field goal. There's gonna
Oh
be
my
some t-shirts
God.
made like a motherfucker. Maybe we ought to get in on that. Just screen print a bunch of them. Blew it. Sure did. All right, Antonio Brown. All right,
He's a drama
so you're a
queen.
Packer fan.
Yeah.
You're a Bears fan.
No.
Now, this dude is an incredible talent.
No.
Do you want him on your team?
No.
Nope.
Can I ask a fucking question
You
first?
already knew the damn question.
No.
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 And the Packers already said that they're out of the running for him. They're not interested. And it's like, you
Too
have
much
Aaron
risk.
Rodgers. You have probably the best talented
It's-
quarterback right now, and you don't even want the best receiver.
It's too much risk and money tied up
Yep.
into somebody that could just walk, sit on his ass, and you're still paying him. And
Look
then
what
you
Le'Veon
can't,
Bell did.
then you
He
can't
just-
sign anybody else because the money's tied up.
Right. And then you're fucked.
What
Then you're
about
fucked.
49ers, though? Because that's another potential.
I think, and if he likes Jerry Rice, I think that he felt disrespected by the GM saying that it's Ben Roethlisberger and 52 other kids. You know, basically, I mean, he felt disrespected. He's upset about it. I get that. That's
I'll
fine.
feel disrespected for about 10, 12 million a year. Give me a fucking
Okay,
break.
well, that's obviously peanuts to him.
Sometimes you gotta grow up, swallow your pride, and fucking take your money and do what your job is.
I agree, but you go out there where you got, and the head coach, Mike Tomlin, wasn't really, you know, kind of catering to his needs or whatever. What I'm thinking is that you get him out there with Shanahan and a quarterback that wants to throw him the ball, right? That they can throw the ball
Yeah.
deep. Go ahead, do it.
I have a feeling he's gonna end up on a team that has a shit quarterback, and he's gonna be. You see how pissed off he's gonna
Chris
be.
Berman, the Raiders. That's where
Yeah.
he's gonna end up.
David Carr said, I would love to play with David. He's like, well, no shit, you'd like
You ain't gonna be quarterback there next year anyway.
But you
Shut
suck,
up.
so it'll give you someone to throw to.
Yeah.
But, like, they had to trade to the Bills, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to play there.
I
But I
ain't going
think
there.
if he would have ended up on the Bills, how bad he would have been.
Yeah.
He would be, all his value would be gone.
Well, Josh Allen would probably throw to him 90% of the
Oh,
time.
yeah. But still,
Well, who else is he gonna throw to? Nobody, because Bill sucks.
He's either gonna throw to him or run.
Or throw it to the dude that jumped off his RV onto his plastic table.
yeah.
I'm open. Wham.
But
Stupid
I
motherfuckers.
honestly don't, like, because they said all these teams are now out of contention. Like, there's not that many teams left. Who's
He
gonna
is
go
predicting.
to?
He's navigating that narrative.
Well, he made the comment that he don't need football and he don't care.
Yeah.
To get out of going to Buffalo because it's a shithole.
Yeah, but at that point, as soon as you hear that, when you're talking $100 million contract, do you want to pay it to him if you don't care?
If I'm Buffalo, no, but
Like,
obviously
I don't
you don't
need
want to go
football.
there. You don't want to go there. He said that as a cop out to get the fuck out of Buffalo because he don't want to be in that dumpster fire.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the blonde fucking stash.
Yeah, what the hell is that? It looks like a seal.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's 8 up, dude. Yeah, that's another red flag why I wouldn't sign him to any guarantee.
Him
money.
and who was the dude that was with LeBron in their little interview and he had the blonde stash?
Who's that?
One of the old basketball players.
Uncle Drew?
I cannot remember, but they look just, it just fucking looks weird. Fuck,
It
man.
is weird. Like I can't take him seriously looking at
I
him.
mean, it's like.
But when he puts a helmet on and goes and catches football, I take him seriously on the 49ers.
Yeah.
And I do believe that is a legitimate landing spot if they can make it work. Because Jerry
that-
Rice is like kind of stepped in as his mentor. Dude, if we could get that dude.
I think it's gonna be San Fran, Oakland, or Cleveland. I think like just Cleveland, like they might just let all the cards play out. Like, okay, let everything settle. We'll make you an offer. Here we go.
Yeah, Cleveland.
they're
If,
just
and
gonna
if
hang
Cleveland
back.
gets him, man, that's.
Because they take risks. They don't care, and they got.
Well, they don't have anything to lose.
Well, they took Kareem. They got Baker. You know, they take people with attitudes. They don't care as long as they think they can perform, and they got draft picks to trade.
Is Kareem doing kickoffs for them? Onside.
No, on her side.
Too soon? Too soon?
Too
What?
soon.
Okay.
What's going on here?
I don't know. What's that saying? Maximum recording time per second. 60 minutes. Oh, I'm giving it on the clock.
Well, we're on the clock.
Well, I guess
5
we'll just have
minutes,
to-
50.
Do we have another
10
topic left,
seconds.
don't we?
Yeah, we got another topic
So,
left.
but now are we done with the NFL?
Oh, okay, yeah, we're done. We'll
Yeah.
call it even because we only got 4 minutes left. Favorite character on a television show, a series or a legitimate, show or whatever.
Oh,
It's not a movie. Oh, fuck it, who cares?
Mine's Stewie.
Stewie! Oh, that's awesome!
Like,
Stewie and Tally.
Tally?
Part.
Tally. I was just talking to
Tally.
him earlier.
Old Tally.
I had a nice fucking conversation with old Tally over here.
And I just that memory of our favorite episode popped up with Stewie when he beats Brian because he owes him money.
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, where he beats Brian with a
Where's my
towel
money, man?
bar
Where's
and
my money,
shoots
man?
him. Where's my money, man? Oh, how much that mustache cost? Oh, Stewie, that's a good one. Stewie Griffin. What do you got? Favorite character?
You already know who mine is.
Say it.
Barney Stinson.
There you go. From what show?
How I Met Your Mother.
Okay. And
That's-
why do you like his dude so much? What's
Because
up?
it's so ironic because he's gay, but then he's the biggest player and like the smartest.
No, in
single
real
man.
life he's gay.
In real life.
In real life
he's gay. But on
IRL.
the show he plays the biggest playboy, the biggest man whore that could possibly be on a television show at this play. Like this, it's incredible. The stuff that they coordinated for him on the show, but then in real life, he's a gay man.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, he's a funny character. I'm gonna have to go with Tony Soprano. I mean, Tony Soprano. There's so many. He's a very deep character, and he's like this anti-hero, right? You're not supposed to like him, but he just did all this shit that you couldn't help but kind of root for the dude. But yeah,
I'm afraid you
James.
pick Game of Thrones. So,
There's too many characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go
how many
Jon
freaking
Snow,
characters they have on that show?
but
I couldn't
it's
tell you
such
'cause
a
I ain't never
diverse-
seen the show once.
Me
Don't
neither!
give a fuck.
you bitches need to catch up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ballin'. It's great. But okay, so I had two close other ones that I was thinking of, right? The first one was Chuck Norris, Walker's Texas Ranger. Walker Texas Ranger was a great show.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I was thinking of too was Dick Winters, Captain Dick Winters from Band of Brothers. Great fucking show. It's a war show. Since you've probably never seen that.
Never
shit.
seen it.
Yeah. All right, so that leaves us a little less than 2 minutes to talk about just whatever. Hey, if you're listening to this, you enjoyed it, jump on our page, give us some likes on Facebook, facebook.com/Random6Pack.
With the number 6.
The number
There
6,
you go.
correct.
We got a website too. We're gonna try to get more.
Sweet Baby Jesus!
Sweet Baby Jesus was a success. The beer, not so much.
Yeah, oh, Sweet Baby Jesus was just fun to say,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that fun to drink. One of them, that was struggle
I'm
bus to
still-
finish
I'm
one.
still struggling. My stomach hurts.
You
a
still
little.
haven't drank it?
No, my
Oh,
stomach,
son of a
my
bitch.
stomach hurts a little bit.
We got actually huge game for seeding in the Big Ten tonight.
Yeah, Michigan
Michigan,
State.
Michigan State, that's
Yep.
a big game.
Michigan State -3.5 at Michigan State.
Indiana tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna try and not take as long in between podcasts, and that's the other thing too. Just like Brownlow didn't make all of this episode, you guys got the kids. I know you guys are busy and shit, so we may just try and get together whenever we get together, and maybe just 2 of us do whatever, 3 of us. It doesn't matter, but we'd like to try and do this a little bit more. And you know what? I think the hour time frame really works. We tried doing like a little bit longer, but I think that it's a little more watchable, probably being just an hour.
Yeah, we got the video back on this one, so that's good. At least people can kind of keep engaged by watching us.
Yeah, so we're going to upload this to YouTube. You should be able to find everything on our website, Random6Pack.com. I'm going to try and update that in the next day or two. And then you can find our podcast anywhere you got podcasts. I think there's Apple, Google, Anchor.com is where you can definitely listen to it.
10 seconds.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to
Sweet
fuck
baby
with.
Jesus. We out.
That's pretty bitchin'. Okay, cool.
Good.
I thought that was fun.
Nice guys finish last. You should name it Sweet Baby Jesus. Nice guys finish